Hi, I'm Moody. I'm feeling moody. It's time for a moon message. Today's moon is the waxing crescent moon under the astrological sign of Libra. This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and both nodes, Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides. What is the waxing crescent moon energy for Pisces? Hi, Pisces. I'm so grateful you stopped by the channel. Wow, release. Clear your energy. Something else needs to occupy that space. Aquarius, ruled by Uranus, is total freedom. Free yourself and your mind will follow, right? But actually it's free your mind and everything else will follow. That's what I meant to say. All right. Something else is trying to occupy a space that's filled with the past. Something that served its purpose. Someone who served its purpose. Their purpose in your life. Maybe something that you've been doing has served its purpose. What is this about for Pisces? Yes, something has served its purpose. Needs to come to an end. The Ten of Swords. Okay. Yes, Spirit. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, it's time for something new. Oof. I'll say something has served its purpose. Look at this. Mm. Wow. Mm-hmm. Pisces. So I see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, heavy cap, a lot of wands, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. A lot of mature energy here. Good mature energy. Okay. Maybe that's why you had to overcome so much, or you feel like there's a weight on you, like everything is heavy, nothing comes easy, it's back-breaking. But in actuality, you're very resourceful. You have a lot of something that's very valuable, that's stable, and your mind, your aptitude, very smart, very intellectual. You have the potential to be a scholar, a genius, very smart, a debater. Okay, I'm thinking of The Great Debaters. That was a great movie with Denzel. I'm feeling like you're being asked now to take a chance to move from a lesser state to a more mature state in terms of obtaining resources, right? So life is always about cycles ending, new ones beginning, us learning the lessons we were meant to learn, and bringing that knowledge into the future. There's wisdom after overcoming challenges, no doubt. But somebody knows of something that is of the old cycle, the Ten of Wands. This is all about standing straight up, no longer carrying certain burdens, people, places, things, patterns, habits, the toxicity always gets in between your wish fulfillment. Wow. This is what Spirit is saying. You know, it may be difficult for somebody to overcome something that's toxic. They've gone through a lot in their past life. Currently, they feel burdened all the time. And Spirit said, you know, that's not going to change. Okay. Why not, Moody? Because you have everything here. You have the swords, the pentacles, and the cups. You know what you want. You want something more than you have now. But there is some type of obsession. There's something that needs to be released clearly. Spirit says, clear your energy. That means everything around you. When you're trying to clear or clean something out, you're making space for clarity to come in. Mm-hmm. And that's what the King of Swords does. He wants truth and clarity, knowledge, a seeker of higher knowledge, the truth, yeah. Could have to do with the Six of Pentacles, reciprocity. The Eight of Pentacles, a lot of pentacles. That's the Queen of Pentacles being put in a position, having the skills and the mastery to be put in a position to give others. Oof. Okay, what about that, Spirit? What does Pisces need to know? You're very creative. The arts, music, or actually anything that you want, you can create. But there is something blocking creativity at this time. Has you bent over. Spirit wants you straight, needing to isolate. You are ruled by the 12th house, which does carry the burdens of a lot of illusions, fantasy, escaping reality. I'm just telling you. But he wants you to stand up straight. And then the Hermit appears. And we talked about everything that had happened in the past was to make you wise for what's coming up in the future. And also this one cup. There's one cup because the Nine of Cups appears. So in terms of love, doing something you love, meeting someone you love, those are all options on the table. Here's the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups. That's the Nine of Cups again. Yeah, the past has taught you a lot. You have memories of what went right and what didn't go right. And in the future, you want to ensure that you're around people that have the same energy, the same mindset, that carry their own burdens, that are open to change their situation by using their creative talents. Absolutely. The King of Pentacles emerges. It's like they know this, but you know who's missing here? The King or Queen of Wands. Action, clearing the past to make room for the future. Two things can't occupy the same space. Not in this case. Nope. Yeah, this is what you're going forward towards. This is the Nine of Cups, filling up all of those cups with people, relationships, dreams, aspirations, letting go of past memories to make room for new memories. What else, Spirit? What else? Nine of Pentacles. A lot of solo energy, energy of preparation, believing, prayer, meditation, and belief. That's what brings it to you. One pentacle and one cup. And here you go. And the moon for me is just having faith. Having faith. All you got to do is clear the space so that something new can come in. Okay? What's trying to get in here, Spirit? Okay. What's trying to get in? Oh my goodness. Somebody wants another chance because of all of this retrograde energy. Spirit says, get out of your head and into your heart. This is the truth, your thought patterns. That's why the King of Swords appeared after the Ten of Swords. That's why belief has been a topic here. That if you think that you can, it will happen. If you think that you can't, it won't happen. And this is more of a mind state set when it appears twice and it's the center of your reading. It's assuming, it's not assuming responsibilities in some cases, not managing, right, your activities, the things that you do, making things harder for yourself by putting yourself in the same situation again when the Ten of Wands appears. Okay, definitely, well, I don't know, we'll clarify. We'll clarify. But this is about you accepting yourself and others as they are, doing things that liberate you of patterns, that clear your energy, that make you open to the flow rather than resisting it. Because when you're ready for something else new to come in and you've cleared your space, you have to then be open and receptive, right? You had the Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, receptive to what's coming in. Absolutely. Like inviting new energy in. Exactly. So I see here somebody wants another chance. Okay, tell me. Let me get a card on that. Can we clarify? This person. You have the Six of Cups too. Past energy, past memories, nostalgia. Princess of Cups. They could have been emotionally unavailable in the past. Done some things that were quite immature with the Princess of Cups reverse. Okay. Yeah. Blocked you from walking away. There was blockage. You know, this person, I get the feeling that they tried to interfere with your Nine of Cups, with the Eight of Cups and the Princess of Cups being reversed. That would be the Nine of Cups reverse. So I almost feel like you have your answer. Accepting yourself and others as they are. Being open to energy that's coming towards you that's good for you, as opposed to reverting back to some type of energy that was blocking you, people, place, or thing. Okay. Why is the Two of Cups here, Spirit? Oh, new love. Okay. Yeah, that's what he said. New love is beginning. A new phase is beginning. A new start. That's why you're clearing space in preparation of that's what wants to occupy that space. There you go. There you go. Spirit says a soul's desire to resolve limiting patterns of control and dependency. Yeah. You want to dissolve it. You want to resolve it. You want to move on. You want some long-term rewards. And this is about kind of cutting the cord from the past so that you can focus on the future. It's like you've learned the lesson. The past even reappears just to test you, Pisces. But you've learned the lesson. You're ready for something new. And it's here. I said, why is the Two of Cups here? And the card is new love. A new phase in love. Something new's coming in. Okay, new deck. Yeah, new deck. All right. Tell me about this love coming in for Pisces. Get out of your head and into your heart. That's why Spirit said that. Your thoughts. Talking about the king or queen of night, the king or queen of knights, the king or queen of swords. Very much in their head. Looking at things logically, being analytical. Sometimes love is illogical. Okay, I hear you. But that's not true. It's very logical. Let go. This is about this releasing. Still on that topic. That's what I was saying. It's more like cutting the cord from the past. So you can be in the present and pulling in the future in terms of love. It's best to let go and let Holy Spirit work things out in divine timing. Yeah, absolutely. Best. Learning those lessons. That's why the Ten of Swords is here, the Ten of Wands. But the Ten of Wands twice is a different kind of lesson. It involves not putting so much pressure on yourself, like using that skill set. So creative you are, so artistic, but there is a blockage. I see it, and it's different for everybody. That's what it is. Shoot. Okay, but this new soulmate coming in, it's going to surprise you. I think it's going to surprise you in the way that it manifests, the way that it appears. Like love comes when we least expect it, when we're being ourselves, when we're out enjoying ourselves. We meet somebody that reflects that, and boom, there it is, the surprise, a pleasant surprise. What else? Oh, this is one that you are going to commit to. Possibility of going all the way. There's some longevity here. Ooh. And there's this telepathy, like you two are able to read each other's mind, repeat each other's sentences, close the sentence for the other. It's like automatically you know what to say. Is there anything that Pisces needs to be aware of, that they need to know about, that's coming their way, that could impede this or block this? I'm hearing nothing can stop this but you not believing in it and making space for it. Right, welcoming it. Yeah, you did have the Three of Cups, celebration, parties, events. Get out there. Plan for having fun, especially in the summer, in the sun. A lot of hanging out should be going on now. Right, because you're not going to meet anybody up in your house. I'm sorry. That's two. And pay attention to your bright ideas, Eight of Pentacles. Start mastering, working on some of those projects you put up on the shelf. Actually try and do them. That's why release. There could be something blocking the light, the energy of a bright idea. But those of you who are being inspired, test the new idea and take action. Remember, I was saying the wands were missing action. This is about you actually doing something with all of this talent. Maybe sometimes we're put in situations where we're forced to use our talents to take on the role of a leader. Be self-confident. It fell, and that is it. And it comes right back to what he wanted to say. Let's summarize, Spirit. Pisces, the waxing crescent. Energy is about embracing your ideas, your intentions, new start, fresh start, something new. Yes. Preparing for it. Preparing space, preparing your mindset, preparing, because you know it's coming in. That's the belief, that's the faith, that's the hope, that's the moon. You can't see ahead. You have to have faith in something higher than yourself. Life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold. Pisces, we just said this, suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow. Go with the flow. We definitely said that, right? Where's that with the flow? Open to flow. Yes, and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Yeah, because of with the Ten of Wands, or some of that's carrying unnecessary burdens. You know, putting yourself in unnecessary positions, not being responsible all the time, discipline, giving in. Yes. Okay. Give me an angel number. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment. Alrighty. So, angel number 4444, blessings in disguise. You've definitely been overcoming some obstacles, experienced some hardships, but that did make you stronger. Building your character, giving you more depth and experience. There might be still some difficult times ahead, but you will push through. You've got this. If you've been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling that things aren't going your way, you're feeling stagnant, things may fall apart so that you can begin again. Clear space, building your framework for something much better. Hang in there, Pisces. 4444 in the comments. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And until the next moon phase, namaste.